Fire, 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 fire.
Aspen was on my LinkedIn feed, and although former EA dev gives good advice, there's a lot of meltdown in the comments. Game industry leader, former EA, Xbox, and Unity technologist, or technologies or something. Man, Chad, I can't wait for the day where I get with them, man. Like, I get like a post made about me. It's like this fucking stupid 2D fox that yaps about people getting fucking bad video games and this is what they deserve, and I just hate her so much, and she's balding, and I bet she's fat and stupid and smells bad. Love him or hate him and anything in between. If you're not in the game industry and not learning sentiment and players' perspectives from Asmongold and his community, you're missing out on sometimes wild, sometimes accurate data. Wow, what a reasonable thing to say, I feel like. I think that's a good thing. I think that this person has a lot of self-reflection. The comments on his videos are almost more educating than his own content. I would say getting feedback from the community that you're trying to cater to and the ones that hate you and call you out on stuff are more likely to leave comments anyway, which makes it more pronounced and more active. Because most people, when they watch a video and they like it, they don't usually say anything, so that kind of tracks. Either way, whether you agree or not, his content is must-see for gaming professionals to learn from. You may be offended, you may not, ... as he doesn't hold back his viewpoints. The crucial key here is that agree or not, you are educating yourself about a portion of the market, and he has millions of gaming followers. His latest video, The Gaming Industry is 100% Cooked, is likely to bring up lots of passion from people working in games. Chat, the day will come where they're going to start seeing an actual change in the gaming industry. I don't think it'll happen the next 5 years. I think people are still very much lashing out. Update. So much hatred towards me due to this post. I'm honestly shocked. Wow! And perhaps naive thinking people would generally give thoughtful debate in their replies and DMs. Those that have, I thank you. We don't have to support a person's political or religious beliefs to have curiosity triggered and learning happen. It is so fucking weird to me that people just can't not think for themselves. Like, for me personally, when I see someone lashing out at me, I try to understand why they're lashing out first before I ban them or something, or I tell them that they're a stupid fuckhead. I try and understand where they're coming from first. I know some people don't really do that, they just kind of just ban them outright, but I like to listen to people. I do, I know. I try. Redditors aren't all tolerant. Chat, this isn't Reddit. This is LinkedIn. For those that don't know or that are neats and don't know what LinkedIn is, it's like a work Facebook. It has your like real life attachment to it and your job. Yeah, this is not Reddit. Professional social media. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to support. There are lots of sources for information. I use Asmongold and his followers as one of many to challenge my own biases and beliefs around player sentiment and perspective. If you don't, that's up to you. Yes, he's all about rage bait and he isn't careful with his words, yet I believe strongly in curiosity and the willingness to test one's own beliefs. This guy sounds kind of nice. I feel like I could sit down and talk to this guy, buy him like a beer or coffee. What a reasonable person. Says, I don't agree with Aspen, but I definitely think we should still listen to him. No sane person's actually using LinkedIn. It's just corporate and HR circle jerk. Well, yeah, that's why he probably gets so much fucking hate. Again, update. I've gotten so much hate on this post. And those people have their real life name and work attached to them. It's not even like 4chan where someone gets called slurs and it's all anonymous, right? LinkedIn is worse than Twitter. A lot of bootlicking and grifting to gain employment points. I'm more inclined to agree because this guy got absolutely shit on, according to him. It can, yeah. Let's see it though. When it comes to player sentiment, Asmongold definitely challenges thinking and conventional data much of the time. This can lead somewhere or nowhere. Yet in the act of getting curious, I always learn something. I love to learn. Do me the courtesy of being polite and understanding my perspective. If you don't understand, at least get curious and ask questions. No, I'm sure that people told you to kill yourself. I'm sure someone there had their real life name attached and probably told you to get a rope. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Writer, director, animated movie and TV show, creator of indie feature film. He's horrifically racist. One up, dude. Chat. One up, dude. Citation needed, chat. I love when people call me racist or sexist, or that I hate everyone. Yeah, I hate minorities, apparently. This is the guy that called me a sexist, racist, and his community attacked me and sent me death threats, all for being more inclusive than usual in our prototype of an MMO that will have a character creator. Yeah, but go ahead and support his platform. The guy never said about supporting his platform. He just said he reads his comments. These people are so fucking cringe. CEO and founder of Unleashed. I've never heard of this game. I wonder why. Unleashed game. Oh, I know where this is from. This is one of the games that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on. CEO and creative director? CEO and founder. Yeah, this tracks. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sexist, racist. Jesus. I'll take things that didn't happen for 500. I've seen it firsthand when people say, oh, I've been harassed and attacked, and it's like one schizo. Like, according to that, I'm relentlessly harassed and attacked. I get YouTube comments saying really mean shit too. I just don't read them. I don't care. If I really care, I'll probably do something about it. They are replying, you don't need curiosity to see the death threats that are over the line. This isn't a case of seeing the other side. If anyone is recommending someone like that, then their privilege is showing. So because one person schizoed out, that means that their entire community is invalid? Chat, we have schizos too. I've had death threats sent to me too. And I'm sure that my community probably fucking has done it in the past without my fucking knowledge, because I can't control what other people do. I've never said once in my life that people should go and harass other people. That's horrible. Don't fucking do that. My mods will fucking permaban you, and I will call you a shithead. Anyone want to bet money? He said white people shouldn't be in his game, and Aspen called him out in his denial that he's racist. Actually, Irina is a woman, you sexist pig. Illustrator, art director, and concept artist at Rukach, whatever. Okay, so they're an illustrator, an art person. Nah, I don't make games for racist assholes, so I don't care what he or his following think. Okay, it's a good start. Definitely very front forward and aggressive. You only have to care about that market if you're in it solely for the money, which I am not. That's really funny coming from someone that accepts government grants for putting in certain things in video games. Yeah, I don't know. We have seen many such cases, but okay. There are plenty of other places other than his following to get valuable feedback, all while not platforming him. Games writer, editor, and consultant. This is a man who is too lazy to watch an entire trailer before complaining about it. Oh, that's every content creator, come on. Wasn't he banned from Twitch for calling Palestinians? I'm pretty sure that's spelled wrong. An inferior culture while simultaneously actively advocating people don't shower or clean themselves. Whoa. Whoa, okay, first of all, yes, that did happen. However, the second part didn't. That's spelled right. I thought Palestinians with an E. I don't know. And he apologized for it. Again, you can never make these people happy. Even if you apologize and you earnestly mean it, it doesn't matter. They already made up their mind and they hate you regardless of what you do. The same guy who said Palestinians were from an inferior culture, yet I don't think we need a game industry leaders echoing and boosting the words of clowns. The game industry is cooked, but not for any of the nonsense Asmongold spouts while he pushes his bigotry on other channels. Community playtester. Just doesn't matter, man. Apologize for a bad take more than any of these people would ever do. Yeah, gun to their head, some of these people wouldn't apologize. They'd just be like, no, I'm right, you're wrong. Again, I appreciate Asmon taking accountability and apologizing for what he said, but it doesn't matter ultimately because they don't care. I don't believe you should make games and learn from a man in his community that has proven time and time again that they're racist and misogynistic. Citation needed. Learning from platforms like his is what will hold your game and community back from growing with the times. Oh, here we go! It is the year 2025! Stop the bigotry! Yeah, I hate people that say get with the times. Like, all the games coming from before, quote-unquote, the times are all bad. You made a sexist joke 20 years ago? You're a piece of shit. This is why Command and Conquer Generals in Zero Hour will never have a remake, because these people are fucking demented. Yeah. Is this the new Reddit? No, it's worse. It's people who attach their real life name and post shit like this because they want to beat each other off and masturbate to each other's fucking internal thoughts. Plus, even a broken clock is right twice a day. He's talking about things we all have mentioned a lot these past years. It's nothing new to go home and rave to your friends about. Here we go! We're not allowed to agree with each other because what we agree on doesn't matter because they will still think that it's not earnest. God, I hate these people. Even when you earnestly agree with someone like that, they don't care. They'll just be like, well, you said this one thing I don't like. That means you should fucking kill yourself. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I skipped one part. Learning from, there's nothing good to come from placing old and outdated ideals, I think it's ideals, like his on a pedestal. Yes, so every game that came before 2025 or a certain point is now bad, basically. It's implied. This is the guy who basically said all game journalists deserve to be killed the other day, cool. Oh my god, man. Citation needed, by the way. Content director. I would love to see this part. He never said that. It is crazy to me that these people can perpetuate like unironic lies. Like actual slander. He's never said that. You would get banned on Twitch for telling people for people saying that and telling people to kill themselves. Or that they should die. I don't like Asmon, when did he say that? I don't know. It's just what's convenient to them. Yeah, he probably said to lose their job and that equals death, I guess. It's so offensive to them that they can't handle. It's like, no, if I lose my job, that means I can't make money off of my shitty gaming articles that I have to regurgitate and suck other people off with. Yeah. They'll continue to fail and go bankrupt because they would rather be intellectually dishonest and call them racist. I can't, bro. You can't make these people happy. Instead of listening to what gamers want, they're firmly embedded in the culture war and do not care if they propagate lies as long as it makes them feel like they're winning. Tribalism at its finest. Video games used to just be video games. Nobody complained about like certain political themes in video games up until like 2016, and it's been ramping up until this point for the last 9 years. And now that the other side, the other extreme side is lashing out in return, that's what we're getting in response. We can't just make video games anymore. It has to be about the culture war, and that's what this is. They had no power. Yeah, well, they infiltrated slowly. They did. Sweet Baby Inc. started in 2018, I think, if I remember correctly, and it started ramping. They said it themselves. They said they want to be hidden. I'm not paraphrasing. They said they wanted to be in the shadows, influencing and consulting video games. And when they got found out, they were very upset and they did not like that. Because people showed a flashlight. They shined a light onto them and now they're scattering like cockroaches. They showed. They're fairly active in the Gamergate stuff. I'd have to do my own research, but yeah, I would believe it. I know for a fact they started in 2018. Actually, let me cite that. Sweet Baby Inc. formed in 2018. Okay, I was right. Yep. And that was right after Gamergate. I don't know about that. Video games have been hated on since their conception. It's just that they're more mainstream now. The more people making them and put their beliefs into them. There's always been people who said things like, oh, well, shooter games are going to create school shooters. I understand that. But people didn't care and still kept making video games. And now it's to the point where mainstream media says one thing and now people are bending the knee and changing games. And it's proven to be changed to cater to a minor audience on Twitter and social media because they don't want to get backlash. And the ones that put their foot down, like Black Myth Wukong, like other games, they get criticized and get called sexist and racist and get slandered. Spread is genuinely fair and objective and will praise the game even if the developers hate him if he thinks it's good. Oh yeah, the mouthwashing thing was so funny. Yeah, he praised the game and the composer or whatever schizoed out and went to Blue Sky. Yeah. It's never enough. You give them everything and you're the enemy. Yeah, that's why I think that a lot of chat is very, at least to some extent, I would hope, are reasonable. If you disagree with something I say, it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. And I don't think you're a bad person because I think you have a stupid take. I don't. Black Myth Wukong didn't even do anything. They're just a foreign studio. Yeah, but, you know, the West slandered them. They did. The Western game journalists, they freaked the fuck out. They said horrible racist shit about the Chinese game devs. They might be, like, backed by the CCP, but they still made a good game. You can't deny that. They mistranslated actual statements made by them because they don't speak Chinese. And actual Chinese people said that's not what they said. It was quite literally a mistranslation. Chinese is a difficult, like, language to translate directly. They have a lot of euphemisms and metaphors that they use in their language. You're a bad person because you won't stop porking our moms. I'm sorry, I'll stop a little bit. Just kidding. Psych! You thought? Is there more? No, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day that'll be me. People talking about me on LinkedIn and how I'm a horrible woman and I'm a racist. Jesus. Journalists used to have integrity. Well, even mainstream journalism, not talking about video games directly, there used to be some sort of integrity, and that's why Channel 5, for example, at least there are journalists out there who go out and do their research and talk to actual people instead of circle jerking and sucking off other journalists. I've seen so many articles on video game journalism where they're citing one another and it literally is like a feedback loop, which you're not supposed to do as a journalist. You're supposed to go on the ground and talk to actual people. Now it's like YouTube people listening to their audience. That's the on the ground news kind of thing now. We have like screaming game devs screaming outside because they don't like, you know, change and stuff. Insane. Just bring back mental asylums, bro.
Fire, 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 fire.